grip-wise, much better, okay? We can see that your left hand now, if we go through the shaft here now, that club is through your left wrist, because your hand has definitely come over. That's really good, okay? The thing I want you to practice, now this is something you can do at home, obviously, okay? We want to try and hinge the wrist as that club is going back to get the club face, when he does go back eventually, get the hinge of the wrist. So there, nice. So your left arm on the club, this is all in a straight line, okay? So this here is at this point here now, that club needs to be up there more. So we need to be getting this club, as we're bringing the arms back here, Helen, getting this club up a little bit quicker. What you do is you go here in a straight line, then you just go and then bend everything else, so we collapse. So if we look at the width in the backswing, so you're still, if we look here now, there's still no hinge in that wrist yet. There's still no hinge in the wrist. The wrist still haven't hinged. They still haven't hinged yet. That's almost full backswing. Now your arm's actually bending there. Still no real wrist, and that's still pretty tight grip potentially, because there's no wrist hinge yet.
No, it's hard not to get out of it.
And then there may be a little bit of wrist hinge here. There's a little bit of wrist hinge there. So all your power you're creating from the wrist hinge, you're getting the last sort of 10% of your backswing, and you're getting that much of power, okay? So as you come back down to the golf ball now, as you come back down, the wrists now have almost unhinged, so we've lost the power now, because there's no, so now it's just how fast can you swing your arms. This is just an arm swing, there's no hinge in the wrist or switch the clubs. The speed that someone like Gina or the lady you said created, and that's where the power comes from, okay? The hinge of those wrists earlier. So what we're going to try and do from this position here now, what we're looking to try and create, and again you can use a mirror here, at the halfway back position when sort of your hands and the shoulders are level, is an L-shaped position. Those two green lines there. That's what we're looking to try and create. So we're going to get an earlier hinge of the wrist, okay? It's not bring everything into your body. So a lot of times you'll see when you're trying to make this, what you might do is you might do this to get the club pointing up and just bring all this in close. What we're looking for is that. So see how low my hands are relative to the golf club, because that club is going up. What you're doing is this,
I'm not hinging,
and then just bending here. So your hinge is coming from here in the arm. So if you can practice that, so get yourself in there to set the tee peg. Grip is much better if you put the club next to the tee. So club down on the ground next to the tees and straight, and that's it. Grip is good. So now swing the club back for me, okay? Swing the club back. There. So look in the mirror now. That's the position we're trying to create. Now obviously you would go, you would if you keep turning your body, you would turn your body back to target, so full. You would continue up here, but look how much width there is now from your hands to your shoulders there. If you think about that position, rest on there on my shoulder a second.
Is it twisted?
No. Look how
is it hinging?
Yeah, that's hinging much better. That's great. That's what we're trying to keep there. So look at the gap there between your hands there. Your hands are sort of quite close into your body there. We're keeping this width, but we're going to keep this width because this.
But didn't you say should have the
elbow down? Again, when I said elbow down, you said for something you've got to try and suck it into your body. Okay, it's not. It's exactly that. That's fine. That elbow's still down, isn't it? Okay. That's fine. Don't bring it in here and stuff and bring it closer, okay? The elbow now is, to be fair, working well. Don't think about your elbow. With this hinge of the wrist, this elbow's working fine, okay? That wrist hinge there we're getting, and the club is now going up, okay? If we can get this club, Helen, to be hinging up there, if you look at the two positions here now, what you've got there, you're here. So when the club goes up now, you hinge from here. And this all bends, and then you get all collapsed in here. That's your backswing there, you see. There's all your hinges coming from there to there. And that's all the power you're storing, and then you lose it by about here. Because you come to the golf, how hard can you swing your arm? If you're gripping the club tight, you can't swing it fast at all. So you are going to lose distance, okay? So does that make sense, okay? Just think, as I say, grip-wise, get your left wrist on top. Make sure the club is sitting down straight, which it is there. The only thought now, if that club goes back, swing back, hinge those wrists, okay? Get the wrist hinging earlier, okay? Think of that L-shaped position, okay, Helen?